Change how you work today. Change how you work today. Change how you work today. Microsoft Teams shows you the way.
Okay, this video is going to specifically talk about creating assignments out of the master team concept. So we have our master team over here, and I'm in the general channel. I'm going to go ahead and create an assignment by clicking on assignments. I'm going to say create, and I'm going to fill out all the information. I've got my due date, I've got my points, I'm going to allow this one to be turned in late, I've got the information here, and I'm going to add some resources. Now, one important thing to mention about the resources that I think is a little bit goofy within Teams, but hopefully, again, it's something that'll be fixed soon. You have the option to look within your OneDrive for files. So I can scroll through here. This is my entire OneDrive file folder system. And then I've got my class notebook options. Now that class notebook is going to be the class notebook that's attached directly to this team. So I can't use a different notebook outside of this team to go ahead and create the assignment within this team. So all of my content has to be within this class notebook if I'm going to be using notebooks. There is kind of a workaround I could probably do using a file within this team, but I'm not going to cover that right now. And if I go to new file, I'm just getting a new Word document here, and then I can upload something from my device. Now, if I have a sync folder set up on my device, I could potentially get something out of this Teams folder system. But again, it's not a straightforward manner, and it's not something I'm going to discuss in any length here. The problem that you have is if you decide that you're going to create a master team and you want to put all of your files for the rest of your classes inside of the Teams file system, you're not going to be able to use those files within assignments. It's kind of a goofy scenario there. I would like to be able to use a master team scenario, put all of my files, whether it be in the notebook or in the files section within that master team, and then be able to use those files within these assignment options. But right now we can't do that. So hopefully they'll make some changes with that in the future, and we will be able to. So just know that as you're creating any assignment, you want to have that content in OneDrive, on your device, or in the notebook that's associated directly with this master team. If it's not, you may have some issues. For this case, I'm just going to give it a new blank Word document, and then I'm going to go ahead and create this assignment. Now remember, I don't have any students in this team right now, so it doesn't really matter. Nobody else is going to see this or anything else. But now I do have this John's Class for Videos team assignment that's called Sample for Using Existing Teams. This again is my master team. At this point then, I'm ready to go into one of my other classes and create an assignment within those classes. So if I click on the general channel within this other class, so maybe I'm in my first period class, I could click on assignments. And then on this option, I'm going to select the option for creating an assignment from an existing assignment. I'm going to go find that class, which for me is this one. I'm going to select next, and then I'm going to look for that assignment within this list. So I want to make sure that I do have my assignments with a good naming structure. So I just select it and then say next. And now it brings me up with the option to be able to edit this and do whatever else I want to do to it. And remember then that you have the option from this point to go ahead and add in any other classes that you want to do. Now, you could have done this directly the first time you created your assignment over here in your master team. But what you might have is you might end up with a scenario where you have classes that are on different days or different schedules because of different school activities or holidays or something like that. So I just wanted to show you how you could go and find an assignment that you actually had already created one time in your master class and be able then to assign that or use that master class assignment within your other teams that you have. I hope that makes sense, and I hope it gives you a little bit of an understanding of how you might end up using that master class in conjunction with your team's creations. Thanks a lot for watching.
This is the place to